Well, I really wanted to come up with something clever to get this thing started with, and that has totally skipped my mind. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Carrie. I am in Oklahoma, so yes, I do have an accent, and I kind of like it. So hats off to all those from the South that have an accent, and from wherever you are, wear that accent proudly. This is going to be a new channel. I hope that we will be able to discuss some very deep and probably controversial topics. It's not a place for arguing and fussing and feuding. It is a place to come and learn and provide input, insights, and see what we can come up with. Let's come up with some topics that I have had to work through myself. Namely, I come from a Judeo-Christian background, and I had tons of questions that no one was ever able to answer. And so, through my own soul searching and truth quest that I embarked on years ago, I have come up with some things that I think will be fascinating. I don't know that any other person has come up with it. If they have, I think that is so awesome. And I would sure like to have someone else to talk to about it. So if that's you, you're at the right place. Bring your research, bring your insight and your input, and an open mind to explore things from a totally different perspective. I will be referring a lot to Bible scriptures, but no longer from the perspective of being a what I would call a Bible thumper. But having removed myself from that, now I'm looking at it as an observer. I also use other books, other sources of information from a variety of different places, but I use that mainly because that's what I'm more familiar with. It's not assigning a particular religious perspective or anything to anything. Actually, religion is one thing that has gotten us in the situation we're in, and that will be discussed ad nauseum. Those are all ties and things to this domain, this dome, this dominion that we're in. One of my favorite things to do is to take words apart and not only do the etymology from what we are told the word's origins are, but take a look at it with our own eyes. It seems that modern man, for the most part, has pretty much forgotten how to use their own eyes. And when we do use our own eyes, we're told that that's not what we see. Well, I'm here to tell you, please use your own eyes and learn to trust them. You know, they say that the eyes are the window to the soul. And so that, to me, seems like another way for our own soul to speak out to us what it sees in a different perspective. Of course, that comes after getting a little away from ego and different mindsets and ways and spirit of this world. And it will take a kind of a rebirthing process, if you will. I'm not trying to be cliche with what the New Testament teaches, but I do find there is some truth in it, however, in a different way than what most of us who come from the same background have been taught. So, one thing I can tell you is buckle up. Get yourself ready for a incredible journey that is going to explore lots of things and see what kind of conclusions we can come up with. I appreciate your coming by today, and we'll also look at some movies and media and music, one of my favorite things, and I have a collection of them. I call it the Songs of Our Descent. So hopefully we can get into some deep discussion on who we really are, where we come from, and we'll find out that we're what I have found out anyway, is that we're not all the same. We don't all have the same origin, and we don't all have the same destiny. And it's our time right now that we are choosing and writing and making our own destinies. And hopefully we can walk away from these podcasts and having learned something, having shared something, and hopefully develop new insights for further growth. So, without further ado, I will make this one really short because sometimes I get pretty chatty. And I really appreciate everyone who listens to this. Give a heads up to your friends, people that you think might be interesting, anyone that's got questions about different teachings, especially about the Bible. I'm sure I will have guests that will know more about other resources and books. And so I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I think it's going to be fun. And I'm hoping that we will all learn something in the process and come out changed on the other side. There will be links in the Spotify app, and also a place for you to submit your own ideas for different podcasts that we can do. So just know you're all appreciated, and just hang on, because we're going into some very trying times. And I think it's time that those of us who are like-minded, those of us with eyes to see, will see the things that we resonate with, that we are drawn to. And we're drawn to those things because those are the things that are already in us. It's part of who we truly are. And so, oddly enough, that's actually what's taught in the Bible. So, anyway, thank you very much. And hopefully we'll see you